Alright folks, it's Hot Rod Shoulders here. Came to this location because a buddy that works up here at Millerton said that, say a month ago, he was up here working and he heard splashing in the water, and when he looked down, there was a striped bass had taken out a mud hen. And I know most of us is saying, what the hell, a stripe taking out a duck? Yeah. He said actually took out a duck, and he says all you could see is feathers and the other birds scattering. So he said some teens were fishing over here and actually hooked into this stripe. And he said when he looked over the side, it had been at least 30-40 pounds, but they didn't have enough drag on it, and the line eventually snapped. What Hot Rod is going to try today is, I'm still going to fish with the worm. You folks are used to the worm, but you know, we got those baby lobsters in here. We got those baby lobsters. Yeah, you folks know about that. Now, something that is different is fishing with the crawdad, and you folks know you can hook it in the mouth or hook it, hook him in the tail. Something that is different is you can find on YouTube is Richard Green. He refers to himself as the fishing machine. And Richard will show you how to put a rubber band over a crawdad and then put the hook through the rubber band. So this is something we're going to do. Just get us a big one in here. Oh no! You know they want to grab? Yeah, go and bring them pinchers. Look at that. Yeah, put them pinchers up. See, that's how he acts when he sees that bass. Look at him. Now, what Richard says is, we're going to hold the pinchers here, folks, and we want to bring this rubber band way up here on the other side of these legs. So, where's my rubber band? And the rubber bands, folks, I bought at, I think I get them at Walmart or any hardware. Oh, I think Walmart. He didn't have any special bands, but these here I think I got from Walmart. They're real clear. Open the band up, he says, go over legs and the body. And you're going to come up towards the midpoint with this rubber band. Okay, see where I'm at, folks? Looks a little crazy, but that's where I'm at with my rubber band. Rubber band on the crawdad. Look at them pinchers. Now, I'm just taking the hook. Remember, folks, this ain't Hot Rod Shoulders. This is Richard Green, a fishing machine. You catch him on YouTube. I'm using a number 6. He prefers a number 4. What I'm going to do is just go right, and what he says is the bass will will flip this crawdad over and hit him from the back. So what I'm doing is I've got it just where he's supposed to balance, and that's how my crawdad is going to be on the bottom. You see where the hook is, so when the bass goes boom, hits him from the tail, there's my hook. And this is how we're going to try this, folks. And also what he does is he uses the technique of drifting. So we're going to drift with this. We're not going to put a weight on it and allow it to go down to the bottom. We're going to drift. So where I'm fishing at right now is, sort of let him get a little wet. Yeah, get that water on him. You know those fish is saying, somebody got lobster in this water. That's right. I don't want these jokers to die. Shit. Kevin's 99-cent store ain't giving them away. Hell no. $9.75 a dozen. She says 7, dude. But I think since she saw me get all the big ones, she went up to 9. All right, let's back this out. Pulling this worm, and I'm gonna back out. And where I'm fishing at, folks, is, if any of you are familiar with Millerton, I'm over here by the courthouse. So you should be able to see the courthouse here. And also, if you were looking forward, you would be looking at the dam. So it's right over here in the cove near the courthouse is where I'm located. So Hot Rod is going to back out. Let's back the boat out, and then we'll try our luck. Okay. Come back out of this cove, and let's go see what's going around here. Got this old fancy hat on, solar. Yep, look at that. And you know, so folks, solar ain't cheap. It's $34 hat, Grant. son bought that for me for Father's Day. Okay, a lot of big fish over here, folks. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss this baby down. Ooh, look at the fish. We're just going to toss that crawdad out there. Yes, we are. I mean, folks, Fish Finder says we are full of fish over here. So we're just going to sit here and drift. We'll see what Daddy Crawdad does, if he do his job. You know, immediately he's going to try to run to the bottom. You know that, how that works, folks. Love this one. Let's try that worm there. Where you going, bitch? You trying to run off? I got to slightly pull out. Slightly pull out. Ooh, something big is jumping over there like my buddy said. Something big. Back up across this lake, folks. Something's popping on this other side. And what he said is, he says you could hear that striper just a splashing all day. Okay. One thing about this crawdad thing here, folks, it kind of, and one thing he says, you got to get this rubber band over all the legs. I guess I got one of the legs in the rubber band. And crawfish is not properly balanced. So we got to get him properly balanced. We want him to perform accordingly. There you go. Get all them legs back, boy. Come on. Come on. You gotta be running me, what, close to 90 cents a piece? Come on. Better get on out there and do something. Before I turn you over to my son-in-laws, they like that lobster. Yeah. They ain't gotta have no shame, you know. I'm providing them lobster. I didn't tell them what size, did I? Shoot. You ain't gotta be too proud on me. Shoot. Shoot. That's why they call it mini red lobster. Mini special. Alright, folks. We're gonna back on up. Finally, folks, Hot Rod Shoulders and caught something. Let's see. Got here. I'm on video. There we go. And jumped on there. Right up here close to the dam, folks. Trying something a little different. Alright, let me get this guy on. Oh, that's splashing. Alright folks, it's Hot Rod Shoulders here. Let's see what time it is. 11:28. It's starting to get hot. We were on the opposite end of this lake toward the courthouse. Now we're over here near my favorite location along this edge. Earlier this year, the ramp up higher, I mean not the ramp, the gate there's a trail. Earlier this year, you were looking up at that trail. Now you can almost touch it. So this lake is filled. All right, coming up on this edge, folks, and I'm going to fish all of this point here. All right, and as you notice, the rocks are there. All right, folks. Hot Rod here. Woo! Look at this bass. Oh, he ain't that bad. Damn, if he ain't that big, my hands on with this one. Look at that, folks. Go ahead, man. Come on up. Come on that fighting. You're a little heavy joker. Come on, put his ass up. Alright. Let me get him out, folks. I was just drifting when he bit. Alright. Got this thing. Yeah. Oh, shit. Came off. Son of a gun. Oh, shucks. Running towards the rock. Son of a gun. That was on his tail. Headed towards the rock. Let me back on out. Got it. Oh, shit. Dude chased it up. Son of a bitch. Y'all saw that. Boy. Dude, they after that baby. They want that purple. I'm just going to bring him up and recast. Son of a gun. Treat my worm like a stepchild. All right, show us here, folks. Bring this baby in. Oh, shit. We're close to the head. Dude. Oh, come on, man. Come on here. Get your ass up. Oh, let me fix the drag, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. There he go. There he go, folks. That bass hit hard, too. Yes, he did. He hit hard. Let's get him off. Damn. All right, folks. All right, sure. I think I caught 3 today. One was so tiny I didn't want to put him on camera. All right, folks. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Let me get him off. Come on, baby. All right, sure, folks. Oh, shit. He jumped off. Oh. I don't know what happened. What happened? Man, got my line all tangled up. Let's go back forward. The line was all tangled up, man. What the heck? I don't know. Yeah. Not in the arm. Alright. Let me back this up. What do I have? Too much zoom, maybe, huh, folks? Alright, Rod Shoulders here. What I'm doing is just drifting and tossing a worm out. I've got those expensive crawdads, baby lobsters out there all day. They say bass love them. Shit. I don't even think the bass looked at them. So, fishing with the worms, the custom worms that I purchased and normally fish with. I think I'm fishing with a, it's more of one that's similar to the minnow colors. I saw where they were boiling on the water. Tossed my worm, tossed my crawdad over there. They didn't want that. So I started drifting around the edge, coming towards Sky Harbor, where the boats are. I said maybe I'll go try for some stripers. And as I'm drifting around, I'm just picking up a lot of these bass around here on the edge. That's what I'm doing. Okay, let me pull out a little bit. I'm getting too close to the edge. When the worm is on the bottom, instead of, you don't want to really reel the worm in. You want to let the boat drift and pull the line. And to me, it gives more of a natural effect instead of trying to reel. Now, controlling the boat as the wind is coming up, also you have the jet skiers out here. But see right now, see how my line is pulling? Okay, that's from the boat, and that's the worm dragging on the bottom. Now you want to control your drift. You don't want a fast drift. Fish won't chase the worm. And what I've noticed is sometimes, maybe if you catch a fish or two in the same area, you'll have to roll out to another section. That's not a problem. My only concern is there's a lot of rocks underneath around here. We tried earlier fishing towards the courthouse, and around the courthouse, a lot of the underneath is that old grass that you see up there. A lot of that is what's underneath, so it makes it a little more difficult to me